but keep in mind that your stream key is going to change each time. Anyway, let's look at how to actually. Anyway, let's look at how to actually. Anyway, let's look at how to actually.
Yo, what's up everybody? What's going on? Or just Carl. Holy shit, I haven't had this slow of a start of the stream for gotten this Black Pearl, all I needed to see. What's up, Black Pearl? Good to see you, brother. What's going on, guys? Thank you so much for hanging out. I do really appreciate it. It's your homie, the new Elden Lord, the newest Elden Lord in the tribe. Guys, I can't stop reflecting over how much fun that was. We absolutely crushed it. Making sure the sound is okay for everybody. I think that sounds good, right? Music sounds all right compared to my voice. But yeah, guys, holy shit, what an amazing game Elden Ring is. And I definitely want to go back and we will go grab the DLC and we will continue that journey, because that is definitely probably one of the most fun times I've had playing a game. And it was my first single player game that we ever beat from start to finish. Pretty surreal. I know it took us a little over a month, but honestly it felt like it took us a week. When you're having that much fun, time just flies by. So, but Pearl, I know we talked about it. I talked to you and Carl about it, and then some other friends that I know IRL, that we are going to go ahead and start streaming a little bit of World of Warcraft. And one of the big reasons I decided that I wanted to play this on stream is because I have been playing it off stream. I've been having a lot of fun. World of Warcraft, they have done a lot with the game, especially for this expansion that I'm really excited about. So I've played every expansion of WoW. I know I talked about breaking the addiction. Sorry, boys, the addiction's strong. So we're back. We're playing WoW. It's not going to be a forever thing. I want to be able to play whatever I want to play on the channel. So I think it's good that we take a break from Elden Ring and Souls-likes for a little bit. Maybe do a week of WoW, and then we can go back and start Lives of P or start the DLC, or just see where it takes us, you know? My biggest goal is to build a community of people that aren't here for just a certain game. They're just here to vibe and play literally whatever we want to play as a community. So WoW's in a good spot. Uh-oh. What you got, homie? What you got? Also, guys, I'm trying to go live on TikTok, and for whatever reason, it's not allowing me to. Yo, Pearl, you did not have to do that, man. Thank you so much for the sub. Thank you so much for the sub, dude. It's their first sub in the channel. 129 out of 140. Yo, bro, thank you so much, man. I do really appreciate that. You did not have to do that, but your boy is an Elden Lord, and we love ourselves some gifted subs. So that puts us right back at 130. We're still sitting at the 130 mark. I think that's amazing for 1 month of streaming. So, so yeah, guys, it's been good. It's been good. And we're about to go crush some World of Warcraft, man. I'm not sure if you have any experience in WoW. Let's turn this music down a little bit. It's a little too much. But yeah, it's a new expansion. It's called Midnight. Pretty much what the lore is on this one, and I could be wrong. The lore is pretty all over the place on WoW. There is another dark portal from another world. This chick's name's Xalatath. She is the queen of like this blue fell shit, and she has taken over the Blood Elves city, the Sunwell. I think. I hope nobody's in here that knows what they're talking about, because they might rip me apart trying to explain this. She's trying to take over the world of Azeroth, and the boys have to get together to try to stop her from doing that. So the main city is the Blood Elf Zone. It's a beautiful zone. It's really cool. It's a zone that hasn't been utilized enough in the game, so it's a lot of fun. But as you can see, guys, you can't see, I have a ton of characters, max level characters in WoW. It's actually sickening to the point where my character list, I have it categorized by the class, which is nuts. So every single class, rogues, we have 3 max levels, Death Knights, 80 max, 3 max levels, and it goes on and on. Every single class. Warriors, we have 4. But as you can see, guys, I am a huge WoW fanatic. I freaking love this game. I do wish I knew the lore a little bit more. Maybe that's something that we can all dive in together. But what I wanted to start the stream off with, so what WoW did last expansion is they had it so before you just had your character list, and instead of having your characters like this, it would just be one character at a time. But now you can kind of put them in what they call war bands. So they all stand next to each other, which is pretty cool. What I did is I put every max level of mine of the same class in the same warband, unless it's my main. So these are the 2 heroes that I want to play the whole entire expansion, that I want to gear out, really make them strong. We're going to do a druid. The reason I picked a druid is because it can be a tank, a healer, and the DPS, which I think it's really nice to have that flexibility. And then a warlock. My roots are playing a warlock in WoW. I've been a warlock main for probably 20 years. Always played lock. That's where the name Brute Pork originated from, was from this warlock right here. So yeah, these are going to be my 2 mains. I might put it depends how much we're playing it. If we play the shit out of this expansion, I will probably add another character to this list. But first, what I want to do, I know it's crazy, I want to go through all my warbands and fix the transmogs of any one of my characters. So like here, the monks look like shit. So we got to make sure these guys are looking cool. You can add different campsites to different backgrounds. I only have a few, but we can put them in cool little backgrounds. Let's go ahead and log on a mage, and we'll do the mages first. We'll find cool outfits for our mages, and then we'll go on and on. For Midnight, there's been a lot of cool changes. One of those changes are with the transmogging. They added some cool details to it. They added the way that you can transmog your characters. So I want to make sure all my characters look good and stay good for the rest of the expansion. So that's what we're going to do now. It's probably going to take us a long time. But Black Pearl, thank you so much for that gifted sub. You're a legend, dude. You're a legend. And guys, I know a lot of you don't play WoW. If you have any questions with the game, let me know. So right now we're in Orgrimmar. That's one of the main cities for the Horde. And we are playing a Dark Iron Dwarf, I think this character is. So your boy has played this game so much. We have 450 mounts, and one of those mounts allows us to transmog our character from wherever we want. So this is how the transmog works. You can go piece by piece and pick exactly what you want your character to wear. Or I can go into sets. If I completed a full set, it'll have that set in here for me. So these are all my sets. Thank you, man. Being an Elden Lord feels good. Feels freaking good, dude. And then you have custom sets. I guess you can create new custom sets. And then you have things called situations, which is really cool. So what Blizzard has added is that when your character is in water, you can automatically have one outfit on. Or if he's flying, you can automatically have another outfit on. What about WoW do I like most? Honestly, dude, the open world and the ability to play with people, the classes, the races. There's literally so much in this game that you can conquer when it comes to, they have pet battling, which is like Pokemon. You can go out, collect these little pets as minions, and you can go battle people. It's a complete sidebar to the game. You don't really get any player power from it, but it's just a cool way to like collect. I'll show you my pets. So these are all my mounts. So these are the things that I can ride. You go out, you can collect all these different mounts to ride and fly around the world with. You have your pet journal. These are all the different pets that you can collect. I have, as you can see, hundreds of them, 381 pets. And then you can like level them up. And it's pretty much like Pokemon within World of Warcraft. You can collect toys. But then the world, man, the world is just so big. And it kind of is getting a little too much because every expansion they keep adding and adding. So originally it was Kalimdor and Eastern Kingdoms. These were the two main areas in the original WoW. But as it grew and more expansions came out, this is the Lich King expansion, this was the Dragon Isle expansion, the Broken Isles I think is Legion. Yep, Broken Isles was a Legion expansion. Zandalari, I forget which expansion this was. I should know because I played the shit out of it. But yeah, man, the world just gets bigger and bigger as you go. But this time around, the world is not getting bigger. Instead, we have a force. Paul, correct me if I'm wrong, BFA. Paul will know. This time around, we have this bitch named Xalatath. She's actually pretty hot, I'm not gonna lie. And the whole WoW community is going crazy because she doesn't wear shoes. And she's floating all the time, so you're always seeing her feet. And you know how friggin' gamers get with women's feet. So she's a big hit in the villain world of WoW, but she came and she's trying to take over Silver Moon City, I think, or Sunken Temple. I don't know, Sunwell Temple, something like that. Zalatos is what they call her. That's her nickname. And pretty much we are reusing the part of the world over here as a new expansion, which is cool. We have a couple new zones, but the map isn't getting like insanely bigger. Like you can see here, even Azeroth. So we have Azeroth, this is our world, but there were certain expansions where we had to leave our world to go fight in different worlds. And so I can right click again, and now it's taking us to Draenei, Outlands, Shadowlands, and all of these zones. Like there's not much you can do as far as like current content, but like you can go back to all these zones and go collect all the mounts, go collect all the transmog. Like bro, look at all, I mean, I've been playing this game for a very, very long time, right? And once we're done all this, I'll be able to show you kind of my playtime in it all. I wouldn't doubt if it's years of game time. But you get like all my sets. These are all the different sets that I've collected. And you can just kind of juice out every single one of your characters. So that's what we're going to do. Filter, PvE, PvE. We don't want to see, we only want to see what we collected. It's kind of badass. Yeah, favorite thing about WoW, dude. It's so hard to say when you played the game for so long. And some of my greatest gaming memories were on this game, killing bosses or, you know, PvP. There's just so many memories with WoW that it's hard to pinpoint to just one. But the biggest thing for me is how well the game plays. You know, like there's a reason WoW is one of the only true MMO RPGs, right? Role-playing games, massive multiplayer online role-playing games that has survived. Like the fact that Ashes of Creations didn't make it is crazy. I thought for sure that was going to be something that contended, but they kind of threw in the towel and stopped production in that game. So there's really nothing that stands up to WoW. This game has lasted forever, and there's a reason for it. It's because it's a fucking really good game. And they figured it out. It plays really well. So we're going to save this outfit. This will be the free alpha for this player. Boom. So what I was saying before, Paul, I'm not sure if you got here earlier. If you like Guild Wars 2, Alan, I'm telling you, bro, you need to buy yourself a PC and hop into WoW, dude. It is sick. But this is how addicted I am to this game. So before this, now the max level is level 90. I have a level 88. I've been playing a little bit off stream. It probably takes like 5 or 6 hours of playtime to get to level 90 on your first go. But before level 90, the max level was 80. The last expansion. Through my whole entire time of playing WoW, this is my character list here. Most people don't have all these groups for character lists. When I go create a character, first off, creating a character, what they've done is insane. Like how you can go in. So let's say we want to play a priest. Customize. Like there's so many customization options now. It's crazy. The tattoos on the body, their face, earrings, and it just looks so good. Like the game looks good. I understand the graphics can be a little cartoony for some people, but through time, like there weren't this many races, right? There was probably 1, 2, 3, 4. Is there only 4 races? Yeah, human, dwarf, night elf, gnome. Were what the game started out with. And on the horde side, it was orc, undead, tauren, troll. And then as new expansions come out, they just continue to unlock new races, new classes to play. It's pretty fucking incredible. I'm not gonna lie. So now you just have this whole arsenal of different things that you can play. So you have your race. Your race have like little buffs, nothing crazy, but it's just pretty much how you look, the lore behind your character, and then you get a couple cool things that go with it. I'm surprised it doesn't show me what they're, right click for more. Like a Zandalari troll, I can heal myself a little bit. I can discover more gold from creatures. Like every race have their own little perks to them, but then each race has certain classes that they can be. So this is like the meat and potatoes of your character. You want to be a hunter, shoot things, you have your pet, a warrior. I mean, me in Elden Ring. Right? Absolute warrior beast. Warrior, two-handed weapons, plate armor, look sick, smash things. Hunter, tame pets, send a bunch of pets after people. Pretty cool, use guns and bows. Mages can blink around, frost fire and arcane damage. You got rogues, they can go stealth, they stab, they have cool fucking abilities, attack really fast. Priest can heal, or you can do Shadow Priest. If you want to do damage, you can be a damage dealer or a healer with Priest. Warlock, which is my favorite class in the game. Warlocks allow you to summon imps and different demons and have those demons fight with you. You have Paladins. What class can be a Paladin? Yeah, Paladins. Paladins are really cool because Paladins can do everything. They can be tanks, they can be healers, they can be DPS players, right? Using Holy Light, they wear plate armor. They're like priests, but bulkier. Druids, they're shapeshifters. That's what I'm playing right now. That's what I'm leveling currently. You could be a bear, a big tank. You can turn into a cat. You can turn into like different flying and speed modes. If you're swimming, you can turn into like a fish. Pretty cool. Shamans, all about the elements and totems. They can heal, do like fire or elemental damage. They're a pretty cool class. Monks, they're like ninjas. Roll around, flurry kicks, spinning kicks. They're pretty cool, can also be healers. You have your demon hunters. Demon hunters are fucking badass. Demon hunters are badass. Illidan is like one of the most famous characters in World of Warcraft. Illidan is a demon hunter. Use warglaives, jump around. They have like mega jumps. They have wings that they can float around with after they jump. Pretty cool. Death Knights, pretty much warriors that died and they come back as zombies, and now they can summon the undead and shit. So it's like the melee warlock, essentially. Really cool class as well. And then last but not least, this was a new class that they introduced. Evokers. Don't really know much about evokers. Instead that they're lizard people that can heal and can do other stuff. I'm not sure, but yeah, man, what I love about WoW is that the options are really endless. And me, being the asshole that I am and who's been playing this game for so long, is I have every single class leveled up multiple times. So as you can see, I have 2 rogues max level, and then I have another rogue level 70. I have 2 Death Knight. I have at least 2, 1 Horde and 1 Alliance of every single class, max level of next expansion. And by the time we're like 6 months into this expansion, I'd probably will have everything leveled up again, because I'm an absolute sicko. And like, it's like part of my OCD that I want everything leveled up, and then if I want to switch around and play, I can. So right now I'm just going through, because I want to make all of my, so this is called war bands. So now in the new expansions, you can group your characters up so they sit next to each other in the loading screen. Before it was just one big list and you can click through them one by one. Now you can group them up and have them sit next to each other. I want to go through and give each a pretty cool transmog, so my warband looks cool. So that's what we're doing now. Yeah, you can buy levels. You can purchase levels, but you can't just skip them. You can skip the campaign, but that doesn't mean you get the level. Skipping the campaign means that you can unlock things like the world quest, or you unlock all the quests on the map without having to do the campaign over again. Because when you first play, a lot of the side quests and shit are locked until you do it. Until you complete it. All right, boys. I feel like that's pretty mage looking like, right? We look like a mage here. That's good for this. I don't want to spend too much time on this shit. I mean, that's pretty badass. We can rock that. Save outfit, claim the free outfit, and I also want to check for gold. See, I have 25k gold on this character. No reason this guy needs 25k gold. Another cool thing that they added in this game is a war bank. So now all your characters can all access one bank. And for the characters I'm not playing, I want to make sure I have all my gold inside the war bank. Root morph. Boom. So yeah, guys, when are you all going to turn on your WoW subscriptions? When are you guys coming back to WoW?
The Arathi Highlands, once bitterly contested.
Yak. I got all my bars I gotta set up. Paul, have you been playing, man? You been playing the new expansion? On and off. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to raid this expansion because of being a dad and then doing the streaming stuff. I don't want to lock in the raiding and then have to play. And then also there's a part of me is like, yo, dude, Elden Ring, we beat Elden Ring, bro. We're already an Elden Lord, Warcat Singer. Where have you been, dude? We killed the Elden Beast last night. This is sick. Another reason I don't know if I want to commit to raiding is because if the crazy chance that I do get accepted into OnlyFans, that would be fucking huge. We killed Godfrey and then we killed the Elden Beast after to beat the game and to secure ourselves as an Elden Lord. So it was pretty fucking dope. But yeah, we're gonna play a little WoW, I think, for this week. The clip is I posted on Instagram. Then I made a full YouTube video of the whole entire stream. Not the stream, but just me fighting the Elden Beast. Because, yeah, that dude pissed me off. Holy shit. Honestly, the hardest boss I think we fought. At least for me. I know everyone's saying he's not as bad as Melania, but I don't know what happened with Melania. She just fell over for me. I think you guys were too good at making sure that I was overpowered as fuck. But I'm not complaining. I do want to do another playthrough. We'll play the DLC, and then I'm sure we're going to do another playthrough where I don't do any mimics at all. When this outfit is applied, this item will... I can't find a good weapon that will go with this outfit. Outfit's pretty dope, though. Yeah, dude, Brute Porks and Elden Lord. Up there with some of the greatest gaming achievements that I've had. Outside of just World of Warcraft shit. I also don't know how any of you motherfuckers beat that game when it came out. Like, figuring that shit out, like, it had to have been so much fun, actually, when that game came out and everybody was kind of figuring it out together. All right, we can rock this. It's a little crazy, but... we can rock this. When no one really knew what was going on, you couldn't really get carried. That had to have been wild. Or pretty fun. The loss of add-ons make you sad? Yeah, I don't know, Paul. Like I literally haven't downloaded anything besides details. All the add-ons that I care about are still kind of in the game. So I thought it was going to be a big thing as well. But it really wasn't as bad as... I don't know. We'll see. I guess once we get into, like, the real content. Monk. We got some pretty good Monk transmogs. The Monk transmog should look good. Once we get into, like, dungeons and whatnot, I guess that's when we'll feel the add-ons getting ripped away. But, like, for me, I saw today, I watched a video of a dude who made a Plater profile. So I'm going to download Plater again. I thought we didn't have Plater anymore. Details... I saw deadly boss mods is still a thing. I saw weak orders. You can even still have weak orders, but I guess you just can't have certain weak orders. I don't know. But also very upset that it is not letting me go live on TikTok today, guys. I don't know what happened and why TikTok makes it so fucking hard to go live. But we had it set up yesterday, and today it's just not happening. Failed to start stream. Yeah, we're having error messages. All right, let's mog this guy out. So we got our monks. Now we're gonna do our monks mogs. I mean, I feel like we gotta rock one of these, right? The weapons are so sick. This teal's too hard to match. I mean, that kind of matches. Fuck it, I don't want to spend too much time on this stuff. I just want to go through and finish this. All right, that don't look too bad. That don't look too bad. And then the cool thing is, once I log into all these characters, I want to log into them all. I downloaded an add-on that's going to show me my total playtime on each of these characters, so I can see like really how much time I spent playing this fucking game. And it might be sickening, but we gotta think it's been 22 years I've been playing World of Warcraft for. which is wild to think about. 2 decades, over 2 decades of playing this video game. And I'm still trash. Which is wild to think about. I'm still what most people would call absolute garbage. Absolute garbage. That's kind of sick looking. I like the pandas. The pandas look pretty dope. I mean, come on. It's a shame that this isn't the right color, dude. See if we can turn it the right color. See, a little lighter. Because that will go hard. That will go hard like my pee-pee. What? Pause. What? Sorry, guys. Also, I'm going to be probably talking to myself a lot this stream. Sorry, guys. I knew that we were going to probably lose some viewership hopping over to WoW because it is a very, very new game. Not new game. Very different than the Souls-likes. And a lot of people just don't fuck with WoW. You either fuck with WoW or you don't, I feel like. So because of that, I'm going to talk to myself a lot because I still need to be clipping up. I still want to be active on the Instagram. So I want to make sure I'm saying, you know, I have stuff to clip later. And I already think the first clip's going to be me talking about how I've been playing this game for 2 decades and I'm still trash. Wasn't trying to clip farm there, but I'm like, that could be a good clip. I'm sure people can relate to that. Oh, the serpent head, bro. It's kind of gangster, huh? Yeah, that's what we're rocking. Okay, boys. Are we cooking a little bit or what? Are we cooking with this one? And then you have like slut mogs and shit. Like there's so much stuff you could do. We can make a mog with like no panties. No panties on, no pants. Sorry about that. Two classes down to 11 to go.
The Arathi Highlands.
It's also good to log into all your characters if you haven't. If you have alts, make sure you log into those alts because you can start collecting rested XP. For those that don't know rested XP, what that is when your character is logged out, he will slowly accumulate up to 2 levels of boosted experience. Meaning that your character, when you log back in, your character will get 100% more XP for the time that he received that rested XP. Up to 2 levels. So if you log into your characters now, they start collecting that rested XP. So when you decide to go play them, you're going to get 2 levels full of boosted experience. A lot faster. Alright, because this is a Tauren, I want to make sure that his mog... I feel like a high mountain monk doesn't make sense. Like this guy doesn't look like he should be rolling around as a monk. But that's okay. That mog's kind of nuts. Did we not use the red? We didn't. We'll use the red mog for this guy, and then we can use this. Although the gold doesn't match, man. It sucks that you can't, like, you know, adjust some of these X mogs. Like that purple kills me on the staff. I mean, that's a great monk weapon, but the mod just doesn't go. Oh my god, you're playing WoW. Your game says Elden Ring. Oh shit, I definitely upgraded that. Done. Alright, it should be updated. Oh wait, fuck. Yo, Presley, that's what I'm talking about, Presley. Thank you very much, girl. Thank you very much. That's a cool weapon. That's a priest weapon. We're definitely going to be using that as a priest. Ba, ba, ba. Presley, we're just going through all my characters and we're setting up the transmogs. That way, all of my warbands look good. I'm not thrilled about it, but honestly, guys, the monks is probably my least favorite class. I wouldn't even say least favorite. It's my least explored. The class I've played the least, so we're not too worried about how the transmog's looking on those characters. Presley, you still playing WoW, right? They did change things. Honestly, I told myself I was done playing. Wasn't gonna play WoW. What a fucking dickhead am I for thinking that, huh? How crazy am I for thinking I'm not gonna play WoW anymore? That's crazy. But Presley, I don't know if I ever showed you this. I have so many max level characters now. Since I've stopped streaming, all I do is pretty much level characters. But I have so many characters I have them categorized out by class. It's actually sickening. So now we're gonna go into the warlocks. His mod is kind of, it's sick. We need a better weapon. I'm level 88. I'm level 88. I'm level 88 on my druid. I want to level my druid and my warlock. And then I don't know, like, it's so funny. Every expansion, I was always like so into like, oh, file the Excel sheet. You got a to-do list. You have an add-on where you have to complete all these different min-maxing things. This time around, I'm just chilling. And maybe it's because I'm a father now. I'm like, bro, I don't got time for any of that shit. I'm logging on, playing how I want to play. And that's how we're going to rock. That's how we're going to rock and roll. All right, so where's my yak? I was PvPing on this character. The new Demon Hunter spec, that's what's up. It's like a hybrid range, right? It's like not completely in melee. New Demon Hunter spec looks pretty sick, I will say. I will say. Let me know if you need any help with the Warlock. I haven't looked too much into the changes in lock, but what I've been experiencing playing, it's been a lot of fun. This is a weird shade purple. This is like a weird outfit as a whole. Is this a set? Don't think it is. I mean, I should just have all my warlocks be one of the... Yeah, that's what we're doing. Every warlock is becoming one of these. The best mog in the game. Because I play so much warlock, guys, I have so many transmogs for the warlock. Alright, that works. So we got one purple, we're gonna do another one red, and we'll do another one green. Which spec were you? I play all the specs with warlock, but right now I've been leveling as affliction just because I like the fact that I can run around and dot everything and just watch it die, watch it rot. Yo, Calfish, good to see you, big sexy. What up, dog? What up, dog? Yeah, we are a degenerate WoW player, guys. Destro's a lot of fun, but I heard Demonology is in like a really cool spot. I heard Demonology is in a dope spot right now, so we're gonna check out all the specs. We'll see. The reason I decided to play Druid is because I'm not raiding this expansion. I knew that it's going to be a lot harder for me to get into groups and to play with my friends who are raiding as a DPSer. And the reason that is because the way that the raids are made up, you only have 2 tanks, you have about 3 or 4 healers, and then you have 17 DPS, usually within a raid roster, sometimes more DPS, depending on how big the roster is. And so when the games come out, it's very important for guilds to play together because they want to make sure that everybody's getting geared in their guild. So when they go to raid, everybody's juiced up and they're ready to rock. So I know if I play DPS, it'll be really hard for me to get into those groups because a lot of my friends, which I don't blame them, I will do the same shit, are going to want to save those DPS spots for their friends who need the gear that they raid with. If I'm a tank or if I'm a healer, then I can help those guilds because the roster doesn't have that many tanks or healers. So I figured I can help my friends in their guild and get into groups easily by doing that. So I think this should work. I mean, it's always easier to pug as a tank or a healer. The only problem is that it requires a lot more work because now I have to learn all the dungeon routes. I have to learn all the things you got to dispel, all the things that do damage to the raid, and then I have to learn the tanking routes also. So that's why we're playing a druid, because druid you can play tank, healer, DPS. I'm going to probably learn all of them. Bear tanking's easy. I feel like I already know how to do that. Resto druid's the one that I don't know too much about, but apparently it's pretty simple. And little cheat code, they got the 1-button rotation. So guys, it is a deep game, Cowfish, it is, but Blizzard, the creators of WoW, have done everything in their power to make it as easy as possible for people coming in with no experience. So if you guys ever thought of it, I mean, it is a subscription based, right? So you got to pay monthly for it, which kind of stinks. Once you get good at the game, though, you can start making gold, farming gold, and not selling it for cash, but you can use your gold to pay for your WoW subscription, which is really cool. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's really no better time to get into WoW than now. I feel like it's done a great job. And look at this fucking... Look how sick this character looks. There's one of many outfits you could be rocking. So the warlocks are all done. I haven't stepped the one dungeon yet. I've been doing follower dungeons, and it's been miserable. Alright, the warlocks are looking good. Now to the hunters. Hunters are not looking good. We gotta fix this transmog. Why do you regret it? I've heard good things about Final Fantasy. I can never get into it because I've always been so into WoW, and it's like, you know, it's the League of Legends Dota fight, right? Both player base are going to fight until their face is blue on which one's better. I think WoW is just a more polished game. I think it looks better. I think there's more you can do. Like even like player housing. So Final Fantasy, one thing it always had over WoW was player housing. WoW now implemented their own player housing, and they absolutely crushed it. The player housing in World of Warcraft right now is insane, and if you're into that kind of stuff, like it could be worth it to come back to WoW just to play the player housing. And we'll get into that later too. Sometime this week we'll go and build a house together. Because who doesn't want to build a house with your boy Brute, you know? Again, guys, I'm going to try to go through this as quick as possible because I don't want to spend too much time on these transmogs. Honestly, my gun game's kind of weak. Can't use bows. Fuck bows. On a dwarf. Dwarf needs guns. Yeah, we'll use this little hand cannon. Oh, no way. You lose your... Well, that's... Well, Final Fantasy does it different, right? Like, you buy your plot, and, like, you have that forever, and it's, like, in the world. Like, you can... Like, there's, like, some very expensive areas housing in Final Fantasy. Is that a thing or no? Am I making that up? And then, guys, we're hitting 80 tonight. Or we're hitting 90 max level tonight on the Druid. That's for sure. Might stream a little later, too. Might stream a little late. Because WoW's endless, boys. I literally could play this game till like 5 in the morning. It's so bad. It's so bad, but yet it's so good. You know, sometimes it's good to be bad. Sometimes it's just good to be bad. All right, the Zandalari. What do we got set wise? I think he might have to rock this because he's a Zandalaran. All right, that's what he's rocking. Easy. Save outfit. Claim it. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know how people play both WoW and Final Fantasy. Two absolute time sinks of games to get into. That's a lot. It's a little too much. All right, yo, Presley, is my title changed in the game? Can you check that out for me? I think I downloaded and played Final Fantasy before, but all it did was remind me how much I loved World of Warcraft. Yeah, this guy's using this, and he's using bows for sure. Let's see, do we have a good bow for him? That's a cool looking bow. Not good with my Mog though. What was it saving? Claim free. Total is great. Saying I'm playing Midnight World of Warcraft. Yeah, honestly, I have a buddy. He comes in the stream. His name's Blockosaurus. He is one of the higher up artists in WoW right now. So I'll tell him you said that. Very proud of my boy. He was a diehard World of Warcraft fan with me back in the day. High school, played WoW together forever. Grew up, ended up getting a job with Sony, and he worked on movies like Moana, and he worked on Big Hero 6, I think. What's the one with like the Sony picture with the big fat robot best friend? Big Hero 6, I think it is. Yep, Big Hero 6. He worked on those two big cinematics, and then he took a big pay cut to go work for Blizzard because that's how much he was passionate about World of Warcraft. So now he works on World of Warcraft, Diablo, Overwatch, pretty much all the games. And I think he's been there for like 10 years now. He's really worked his way up, which is dope. Oh, that's kind of cool. All right, so he's rocking this for sure. Let's go find some Warglaives. Need blue and purple. No, we need blue. How about fist weapons? Nothing. Axes doesn't make sense to have an axe. All right, there we go. Yeah, we're rocking these for sure. Lame. Yo, Jeffies, what's up, dog? Yo, King Meek, don't you worry, bro. Don't you worry. I posted in Discord. I honestly am starting to feel bad. I should have made like a bigger announcement about it. I didn't know that you kill Godfrey and then you just take 2 steps and you're fighting the Elden Beast. And at that point we were right there. So we just had to get it done. Had to get it done.
Wow.
I definitely can. The only thing I'm worried about putting music behind my WoW streams. So can you not hear the music from the game? Let me see something real quick. Can you hear that? Or is that like shit music? You're saying like actually put music on? Like good music? Which WoW's known for having pretty good music, but I know it's the same looped starting screen music we've been listening to for some time now. The only problem with that is I'm also streaming on YouTube, and YouTube's like so strict about that shit. Yo, Juno, what's up, dog? Good to see you, man.
The Arathi Highlands.
And then also when I play music on stream, I have this I have a problem where I can't help but sing because I like to sing, even though I'm not good at singing. And so that's the last thing that you guys want to hear is my my terrible singing. How is it the really loud, the music? How's the volume? Can you hear the music in the game? Is it too loud? We did, Presley, back in the day. But they've gotten so strict with DMCAs and shit. Like, they'll ban you right now. Especially YouTube, man. YouTube don't fuck around. I mean, I really don't have to be streaming on YouTube. I don't know. But thank you, Black Pearl. Love you, dog. So yeah, guys, we're just logging into each one of our characters. I mean, this guy looks okay. We don't have to switch him up. We're logging into each one of our characters, making sure that they all look cool. Giving them good little transmogs. And then another reason why we're doing this is because I have an add-on that when you log into your character once, it'll track how many hours you've played on that character. And I want to show you guys just how much time I've sunk into this fucking game. So this is a Shadow Priest, guys. Shadow Priest, they can do damage. Priests primarily heal, but this is the damage form, and they turn into like the shadow form when they want to go damage. Look, ready? Right now, Holy Priest, I can heal things. If I want to go evil, boom. And the cool thing about the Shadow Priest is that not only does your character model turn into a shadow form, but also your mounts do too. Just kidding. Was that used to be a thing? I thought your mounts also became a shadow form. But I guess I am an idiot. Yeah, we can rock this. Let's find a red staff for him. That works. I'm not sure if shrinking is the correct English word. I'm finishing up shrinking the emotes so they're visible without black background. Bro, I think the emotes look great. I think they look awesome, but yo, if you think you can make them look a little better, I'll upload them. But I'm so happy with the sub badges, bro. I think you fucking crushed it. I think you crushed it. What's up, Angie?
The Arathi Highlands, once bitterly contested.
Boom, I'm already on my yak. Alright, so set. Yeah, we'll make her full priest out. There you go. That's a good mog. Boom. There it is, Angie. I love it. Honestly, guys, I'm obsessed with my new emotes. I'm obsessed with the new emotes. Let's go. Let's go. Good to see you guys. Thank you guys for hanging out, stopping by. I know we're playing a new game that nobody really knows too much about, but it's a game that is very close to my heart. I do love this game. I'm very happy to be streaming it right now. I'm very happy that you guys have shown up to watch me stream this game right now, because I wasn't sure how it would go over, but we will be back on the Souls-like soon. I want to play everything and anything. My goal with the stream is I don't want to be confined into one game. I want to make sure that we continue to have fun, and in order to do that, I know it's important that we play what we want to play. And so I think us kind of switching it up early is good for the long term of the stream. That way people just don't expect me to only play one thing for the rest of my goddamn life. If that makes sense for the boys. I hope it does. I think next, after we play a little bit of WoW, I think we're probably going to go back and do the DLC. And then after the DLC, we'll do Elden Ring. I'm going to be honest. Resident Evil, I can see why everybody loves it. It is a cool game, great story. I need the action. It just doesn't have the action for me. You know, like, I'm not good at story mode games. It's just not my MO. So that is one game that I'm glad we tried it. I'm glad we had that night. Just not really for me. But the Souls-likes I like a lot because I like those fighting scenes. That's why I'm also curious like how I'm going to like I don't know, like God of War, because isn't God of War very story driven as well? Is there a lot of action in those games? Wow, look at that weapon. Alright, we fuck with that mug. I know, dude, but honestly, what's her name? Grace? Like, yo, how are you an FBI agent? Like, I couldn't deal with her sweating, and I mean, I get it. Like, zombies. First off, the game. How the fuck does Grace watch her mother go and put that notebook behind that photo? And it takes this bitch 7 years to go back behind that photo to see what it was. That's crazy to me. That's the first thing I'm doing. Trauma? Tell somebody. That's crazy it took her that long to go back there and find that. And then you become an FBI agent and you think that's something that you'd want to look into. You know, I'm becoming an FBI agent because I want to figure out what happened to my mom. You think? You would think. I would have asked somebody else too. You know, I'm in the FBI now. I joined the force. Let's have somebody go check this out for me. But honestly, it's a dope game. Like, I totally see the hype around it. I just don't think it's for me. Oh! No need to do anything with this guy. Oh, talk about a short king, huh? Talk about a short king. Holy shit. Yo, chat. Pretty dope, pretty dope. The short god, Jeffies. Jeffies, you just get it, homie. My boy Jeffies just gets it. Who killed her mom? I know, and it was so crazy to me. And then it's like, hey Grace, I know this is hard, but we gotta send you back to where your mother was murdered. We need you on this case. Yo, let's send her with somebody. Maybe you send somebody else with her over there. Why is she walking in these dark fucking things alone? Blows my mind. But it's Hollywood, baby. It's Hollywood. It's so funny. I'm sitting here bitching about plot holes while playing World of Warcraft, which is notorious for plot holes. The whole lore in WoW doesn't make sense. Although they are trying to come back from it. It is starting to make a little bit of sense. All right, we have two-handed maces, guys. We got to find a good two-handed weapon that matches this armor set. Not bad, not great. Oh, this... I don't know. Does that book belong? What is this weapon? This weapon comes with a book on your waist? That's weird. I mean, that kind of works, but not really. Oh, those are my favorite weapons. Ba-ba. So Ferris, boys. We have so much gear on these account. We can do whatever the fuck we want. The flaming sword. Kind of badass, no? Yo, Astral, what's up, homie? Astral, I'll show you what I rolled. I'll show you my account right after we log off. Right now, dude, I'm logging on to every character so that it can start gaining rested XP. But right now, I think we're starting off with a druid, and then we're going to do my warlock next. But right now, for my war bands, I just want to make sure all my characters are looking good, because we are back, and we understand that if you look good, you play good. Very important. You guys want to start playing WoW, you want to get in the raids, you want to get good gear, you got to make sure that you're looking mint out there on the playing field. Very important. Maybe, I don't know, I'm spending too much time on this, honestly. We'll stick with this. Not the best, but we'll stick with this. So, Astral, I know you're a WoW player, so you will see the degeneracy in this. But this is my character page. I have so many characters that I decided to categorize them out by their class. Every single class has multiple level 80s, besides Monk, I only have 180. I have 3 80 warlocks, but I also have 1 in my main. Rogue, 2. I have at least an alliance and a horde of every character max level from last expansion. So right now we're going through, we're logging on all of these characters, because you never know which one I will decide to level up, and that way they can collect the rested XP. So we are on the paladins. We're halfway finished, guys. We're halfway finished, then we can start playing the game. Brood King, I'm off for today. It was a long day. At the 2 works, dude, working 2 days, going to the gym, Juna. You are a fucking Chad, bro. You are an absolute legend, dog. Yo, Juna, thanks for hanging out, bro. Thank you for the sub badges. If you guys like the sub badges, make sure you tell Juna that he's a legend for them, because he did create them and donate them to the channel. You have a good night, man. Yo, Voxer, what's up, dude? Good to see you, man. Voxel, I'm sorry. Voxer. Who the hell's Voxer? What's up, buddy? Welcome to the stream, bro. But yeah, Astral, we play a lot of World of Warcraft, or have played a lot of World of Warcraft. Took a little break, beat Elden Ring, and now we're back. We're back and stronger than ever. Alright, so we need 1 more Paladin set. That looks pretty Paladin-ish. That looks pretty fucking badass Paladin-ish. I mean, that's insane. Those shoulders are insane. Ah, fuck. It's all so good, guys. All the mods are so good. We collected too many. We have too much gear that we can't choose. We're just gonna stick with this. I don't want to put too much thought into it, because I want to get through this. Reezy, my boy, dog. My dog, what's up, Reezy? Guys, if you didn't know, Reezy is the #1 mage PvPer in the whole entire galaxy. In the whole entire world. Paladins are looking kind of mint. Now we're on to our druids. And then, guys, once we log on to every one of these characters, I have an add-on that's going to show me how much time I've played on each class. So we can see truly how much of a degenerate I am. Hell yeah, dude. Are you level 80 on the Paladin? And then what do you do in the game? Amber! A little blast from the past. What's up, Lily? That's right, we're back. We're back. Remember, guys, remember I was sitting here talking about how we beat the WoW addiction and how amazing it is that I've broken from the chains of WoW? You guys remember that? What a fucking joke. What a joke am I, huh? Alright, what class are we on right now? We're on Druids. So Druids have some cool mugs. That's a cool Druid mug. We're just gonna stick with that one for this guy. WoW's so bad, dude, because you'll sit there and be like, I'm never playing. We're quitting. And the minute you think of WoW or see a Instagram reel of WoW, and the minute you consider it and you log on, you're fucked. Absolutely fucked. Honestly, guys, I'm not doing a great job picking the right weapons for these sets, but again, we're trying to go through quick. The WoW addiction is never gone, dude. It really isn't. Oh, it's my favorite. Honestly, if you think about it, I'd much rather be addicted to World of Warcraft than addicted to heroin. That's what I tell my wife. Skullfire, what's up, dude? So I played WoW for the last 24 years of my life. And that means I played it in high school. I played it in college. It was always an issue in relationships. Women did not. I mean, first off, in high school, Astro, I don't know how old you are. In high school, I didn't tell anybody I played WoW. I thought I was gonna get made fun of, whatever. I didn't tell. Nobody knew that I was a World of Warcraft player. I would play all day during the weekdays, like after school. All I would do was think about WoW, get home, play WoW, and then weekends I'd go out and not touch the game. Would keep it from girlfriends, no one would know. Once I got into college, I didn't give a fuck. I was wowing, didn't care who knew. It was actually funny. My best friend at the time made my profile picture my World of Warcraft character on Facebook. So like that was like a thing for a while. My Facebook picture was my World of Warcraft character. But any girl that I dated always thought that like I would choose WoW over them. And I'm gonna be honest, boys, I would have, and I did with a lot of chicks. A lot of chicks gave me the ultimatum: hey, you're hanging out with me tonight, or we're breaking up. You're not playing WoW again. And I'm like, sorry, honey, you're out of here. It was always a thing. It was always a thing with all of my exes. And then I met my wife, and my wife doesn't tell me what to do. She doesn't tell me what I can play and what can't I play. And honestly, I'm not a dickhead. Like, I get it. Like, of course you got to spend time with your girlfriends, but like some chicks just was not about it at all, you know? But honestly, guys, I'm gonna be honest. One of the biggest reasons I married my wife is because she was so quick to understand that this game means a lot to me and that I'll always love her and I'm never choosing this game over her. I have a problem with people like telling me how to spend my free time, what I can and can't be doing. And yeah, my wife's always been super cool about it. So W Mrs. Brute is right. And when me and my wife started dating, she was a traveling nurse. So she would not only just travel the States, she would do like mission trips. Like when we started dating, she went to Nepal, which I think is a third world country. I don't want to be ignorant, but I'm pretty sure it's a third world country. And she went there and like helped with like crazy surgeries and shit. And so like me and my wife, when we started dating, like it was like long distance. And I'm telling you guys, long distance is really hard. But if you can survive a long distance relationship with a girl, you can get through anything. And that really was like pretty cool. For me, I'm the perfect dude to date if we do long distance, because I like going out with the homies and stuff, but like I'm not a type of dude that needs to go out and drink. I have no problem staying in all weekend and playing video games. Like, I honestly prefer it. So that was always dope. So she never had to worry about me going out and doing shit. And I think she appreciates that. And she understands that, like, hey, you know, you have a husband that plays a lot of video games, but she has friends that have husbands that go out and do a lot of drinking, right? So what's your vice? And my whole point was being addicted to WoW or heroin, which I don't know anybody addicted to heroin. I would definitely try to help them. But I do know people who, you know, gamble a lot or want to go out to bars every night. Would you rather have that, or would you rather have a dude at home playing video games, dressing up as fucking characters? Sometimes, guys, I go on those rants and I don't read a fucking word that you guys say in chat. So I stopped playing Classic, had some people ruin it for me by being tryhards. I mean, that's the tale as old as time, Amber. Everyone plays the game their own way, you know, and then you might get caught up in a group of players and not realize that they're taking it way harder than you want to play. I would never really take that personal. Well, that's a cool fucking set. I actually really fuck with that set. But yeah, you hear that all the time. There's so many ways that you can play World of Warcraft, which is really what makes this game so beautiful. The problem is that you have people in this game that think their way is the way that the game should be tailored for. And what I mean by that is, like, you hear people always complain about certain aspects of the game, and it's like, yeah, bro, but like only 5% of people can relate to that take. You know, like, not everybody wants to play. Not everybody cares about Mythic Plus and farming the best gear. Like, there's so much cool shit you can do in this game without it. And I used to be one of those players. Like, I'm not going to sit here and act like I was a hardcore raider, hardcore Mythic Pluser, didn't give a shit about the PvPers. You know, I know a lot of PvP for a long time. They weren't getting any love, not getting any updates. And I always said, like, yeah, this game isn't for PvP. Don't waste a resource on it. Looking back, like, who the hell am I to say that? But I'm not playing horror games, Jeffy. We tried. Resident Evil, buddy. Ain't about it. Ain't about it. You know how hard it is to stream a fucking video game and hang out with chat while also having to focus every single one of the muscles in your body not to shit themselves while you play? You know how hard that is? And exhausting? It's too much. Way too much. Classic Grill's having so much drama for a game that came out 20 years ago. I do love Classic. I do love TBC. But also, guys, I love it all. I love all World of Warcraft. Retail is just so good to me. I just love how the way retail feels. I love the way the graphics are. I love all the transmogs. I love the fact that I've had my account. I love the fact that I've had my account for 22 years and I still have achievements on that account. On this account. Like, I love how achievement points are a thing and you can go out and try to get all these achievement points. One cool thing that they changed, I don't know when they changed it. I don't think this character's in a guild, so I can't show you. I wish I can. Do I have a guild? I don't have a guild. Guild finder, search. Can I just like request to join a guild? So before in WoW, you wouldn't have warband achievements. You would just have your achievement points, and those achievement points were directly related to that character. So my Warlock, I always mained the Warlock because I always liked having a lot of achievement points. And at some point in the game, I'm assuming when the Warband came into place, they merged all the achievement points together. So now you have an account-wide achievement points. And when you're in a guild, you can rank yourself in that guild by achievement points. Now these achievements are achievements that I've been collecting for so long. Like, let's look at Legacy Raid achievements. Does it tell me when? Yeah, 2010, I completed Oldar. 16 years ago, this was like the harder raids of this expansion. And it's all tracked so you can see exactly when you killed it. Feats of strength, so these will be like my... when I killed the end mythic bosses, I think. Right, what's it called? Not ahead of the curve. What is it when you kill the last boss of an expansion, guys? What is that achievement called? Not ahead of the curve, cutting edge. Cutting edge. Cutting edge Scalamander, Gul'dan, the Black Gate. This was my first cutting edge, and it was in not Legion, BFA was before Legion. Battle for Azeroth, Archimonde. 2016. This is when I became a real World of Warcraft player. This is when I was really good at the game too. Defeat Archimonde. After Archimonde, we killed Gul'dan. Ah, it's such a good game. Xavier's Gul'dan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times I beat the last boss in Mythic. I've gotten really close a lot of other times. I just end up fizzling out and burning myself out. But I mean, Astro Orc, I can do Hello Kitty for sure. I'm down for a little Hello Kitty. Never played it before. I think it'll be cool. Trying something completely new. All right, we're in the Shamans. Shamans have some good transmog sets. So let's go ahead and make our Shaman look pretty. Shaman's got probably debatably some of the coolest sets in the game. They got these bad boys are fucking sick. Look at all the colors for these. These are Shaman specific sets. And then these are fucking sick too. Yeah, you have a ton of cool Shaman. There's one more. There's the Lightning. This one. There's a lot. Holy shit. The Wolves. All right, so this is gonna be easy. We'll do this one quick. We'll use the fire one for this. We have a fire axe. Fire. Fire mace. Shields always look fucking kind of lame. I don't know. You can never really find a shield that matches your player armor that well, which is why I do wish they allow you to tint the color on some of this gear just to make it match a little better. We'll just rock that. It doesn't look good, but it's whatever. I don't think so, Angie. Ryan never really played World of Warcraft. He played like way long time ago, but when we were at ECC together, he never really played this. Maybe Overwatch, but you would have known Overwatch. Me and Ryan played a lot of Overwatch together, a lot of play PUBG together. Guys, we're almost done. We're almost done, guys. Dude, I just got back into Overwatch. I am so honestly, one of my best friends works for Blizzard, and the reason he works for Blizzard is because we were so obsessed with Blizzard growing up. He's incredibly talented. He used to work for Sony. He did a lot of the he does like lighting for cinematics and stuff. Well, he does like everything, but like his specialties in lighting. So he did all the lighting for Moana and Big Hero 6 for Sony, and then he decided to go and work for Blizzard because that's always been his lifelong dream, and so he's been at Blizzard ever since for like the last 10 years. So I'm doing BlizzCon again this year. We do BlizzCon every time we can. I play Diablo, I'll play Overwatch, I'll play anything that's Blizzard related. Purple's looking good, dude. Purple's looking good. We use the claw. We use this purple shield. Boom, boom. Claim free. Yeah, dude. My bat on it is brute pork hashtag 1999. I think Presley just added me too. She said, "Right here is my shit." Oh, bro. Mr. Sneakums, I couldn't go. I forget why I couldn't go. I think it was 2016 championships. It was in Brooklyn. It was the Philly Fusion versus the London Spitfire. What the fuck was the London team name? London Overwatch team. London Spitfire. Holy shit, my memory is on point. Spitfire ended up winning. But yeah, dude, we were big Philly Fusion fans. Even right now, my logo on Overwatch is the Philly Fusion logo. And my Reaper skin, which is like my most played hero, is the Philly Fusion skin. Did we just become best friends, bro? Carpe, bro. Hell yeah, dude. Carpe was our goat, dude. Carpe was our guy. That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. Are you from the area? Do you know Angie IRL? Or do you guys meet on that game that you guys play together where you fucking pick people up and put them on hooks? It blows my mind. It's sick that you guys play that game so much. Angie, the guy you had me, the dude that you had me host, what's his name? I just saw his name earlier. He's a cool dude. Very cool dude. But he's like non-stop streaming that game. And it looks like, I understand that it looks like the same fucking game all the time. I did not get yours. I didn't get yours, Presley. Although a part of me thinks that we are friends. But yeah, anybody in my chat right now, you guys feel free to add me. I don't know, guys. I'm starting to think what Vaporwave said. Do you think we should turn the Oh, look at that. Yeah, we gotta use the OG shaman. Do you think I should stop streaming on YouTube and turn the music on? The other reason I'm like kind of weary about music is because I want to be able to go back through this stream and clip up whatever we've been yapping about today. Because I want to be able to, I got to start posting on Instagram because I got to kind of rebuild that momentum that we had since we have a new video game we're playing. I'm sure it's going to take me a while. I am on OBS. You're right. I should set up the tracks. I just set up a dual PC setup so I don't have it all set up on the, I have it on my main PC, but on my laptop where I have OBS all set up, I don't have the track. I should do that. I'll do that tonight after we hop off today. But yeah, bro, Astro, are you looking at all these characters I have? It's kind of out of control. It's a little out of control, dude, but we fucking love WoW. We love WoW. That's a fucking cool weapon. There's an easy way to track the music on a different track, you're saying, right? We're on the same page? We're still talking about that? God damn it, guys. I feel like we're so close and yet still so far. No, brute pork. Brute pork. Yeah, bro, if you have an easy way to do it, hit me up on the Discord. If you have a video or something. It's not something I can set up on stream, right? Alright, the warrior mogs, there's gotta be so much sick shit. Like, yeah, let's go. What? How dope is that? I don't even know where I got half these mogs at. Yeah, I'll probably wait. It's really nice that it shows you how much gold you have on the character from the character screen. We love that. Yeah, guys, we're going to be streaming WoW for a little bit.
The Arathi Highlands.
We're going to be streaming WoW for a little bit. Not forever. But this new expansion is pretty hype, and we got a lot to do on it. I think it could be a lot of fun. And I know World of Warcraft. It's a game that I played for so long. Like, I can actually bring value. Unlike Elden Ring, where I just kind of had a ton of fun. Don't get me wrong. But I definitely relied on my chat heavily when it came to getting anything done in that game. which was cool. Which was kind of like the gimmick on why. Look at that. There's a heart in the middle of that axe. So weird that in my main hand I can use pole arms, but I can't in my offhand. My offhand has to be one-handers. Oh, I can't. Okay, never mind. That makes sense. I only have one. I don't have a weapon in my offhand. That's why. How's this two-handed, dude? It looks so small. Elden Ring, we fucking beat Elden Ring, bro. We beat Elden Ring. Yeah, we got the Elden boss. I posted the fight in my Discord, and then I posted a clip of us beating the Elden Beast yesterday. What a fucking great time that was. Elden Ring was an amazing journey. We do love that game. And we will be back. The DLC is what I'm probably going to go back and play after we get our little WoW fix in. Because guys, that's my goal, man. I want to be able to stream pretty much whatever I want. And in order for me to do that, I got to start streaming whatever I want, right? I can't just stick with Elden Ring, build up a base of just people that love Elden Ring. Because the minute that I decide to hop off of it, it's going to be an issue.
The Arathi Highlands.
And honestly, it wouldn't be an issue. I just kind of make in my head it's an issue, right? Like I'm going from averaging 15 to 20 viewers to right now I think I only have like 7, which is fine because I told myself, hey, that's going to happen. There's going to be a little dip. But like if I kept doing Elden Ring and I got to like 50 viewers or like 60 viewers, and then I tried to peel back and play something else, I don't know if my mental could handle that, losing all that momentum. And then I would just be stuck playing Elden Ring. Because I was talking to a buddy who streams. Because I have some connections from when I used to stream back in the day. And I was like, what would you do? And he's like, honestly, bro, he's like, do what you want. At the end of the day, like, your chat's going to know if you're not enjoying something anymore. Not to say I wasn't enjoying Elden Ring, because I really was. But I knew there would be a time where I wanted to play whatever I want to play. But he's like, there's one thing you got to keep in mind. Streaming is a lot more fun when you have people in your chat. So if you think switching to WoW, or if you switch to WoW and there's no action and you have nobody in chat, then go back and do what you're doing to make sure that you have the people in your chat that you need to continue to have fun streaming. But I'm also a dickhead. I probably could have fun talking to myself playing WoW for 2 hours. And that's why I keep telling myself, like, yo, a month ago, I went from 0 viewers to what we built. So I think we can just play whatever we want. Keep building it back up. Keep having fun. And I got my bro. I know Black Pearl's always going to show up for me because that's my goddamn homie. Tim the Trollman Taylor. Holy shit, dude. Talk about a blast from the past. Yo, Tim, what is up, man? How are you, bro? Good to see you, bro. I mean, Tim, that's follow age on Tim. Can we see that right now? Tim has been following since December 2nd, 2016. 2016. That's out of control, man. What's up, bro? Tim, you're goated. Absolutely goated.
Wow.
Good to see you, brother. Tim, how did you find the stream? Did you just have me on your followers list and you scrolled all the way down there to 10 viewer streamers? Yo, Uvez Perez, what's up, dude? What's up over on YouTube, man? Free redeems, I can't believe it. I gotta figure out, I guess I gotta turn them off. I don't understand why it's not working, because all the settings are correct. Can we take the tablet off? Yeah, we'll take the tablet off. Yeet. Went to grab a receipt for an expense report, saw an email that you went live, and went, no fucking way. Hell yeah, dude, expense reports. I just had my company denied. My company has me going out to San Diego for like a work convention, and my flight cost me $1,000. And I was like, fuck it, they're paying for it. And they denied my expense report. So tomorrow I have to go yell at somebody, make sure that shit gets paid. I'll be the reason Brewport Revolution restarts if you take them off. All right, yo, Vox, my bad, dog. Bird Dog, dude. I think of Bird Dog all the time. I hope Bird Dog's doing well. Last I talked to Bird Dog, he went into the army. He was dealing with some demons, so he enlisted in the Canadian Army, and I don't think Canada's gotten involved in too much crazy shit, so I'm sure he's okay, but we have not heard from him since. I did reach out to him on Discord before, a long time ago. He never got back to me. I don't know if it's still his Discord, but I love Bird Dog to death, dude. Bird Dog was my oil prince, for those who don't know. Bird Dog was a follower I had in 2015 era Brewport streaming, playing WoW, who inherited his parents' bull farm. So he owned a bunch of bulls, and he sold the sperm of those bulls. And now that I'm older, it was probably because he was selling steroids, I think. I don't know.
Wow. But
because of that, he was loaded. And he would very generously donate to the stream. When I say very generously, I mean like $4 to $5 grand a month. It was kind of nuts. That was always cool. And then I would realize that he was getting really drunk donating that shit to me. So we had a conversation about it. And he went and joined the army. And I hope he's doing awesome, because Bird Dog is a legend in the Brewport streams. An absolute legend. We can take off the bird. Bird Dog was a wild child. Yo, Tim, you still gaming? You still watching streams? So believe it or not, bro, I've been streaming. We're doing all right over here. We started streaming about a month ago. I started playing Elden Ring to start off the stream. We did a full playthrough, first ever playthrough. Ended up beating it yesterday. It was a sick journey. Had a ton of fun. Ended up accumulating 130 subs. So we have 130 subs right now, which is pretty nuts to think about. Almost at 2K followers. So in the last month, we've gotten about 130 new followers, which is really cool. And yeah, we're taking the streaming serious again. I have a dope job. Just had a daughter, which is amazing. Wow. She's doing great. And me and the wife decided, hey, I've been talking about streaming forever. Let's give it a real try. So we've been having a good little first go, and we're doing every weeknight from 7:30 to about 9:30. We might go a little later tonight because it's our first stream back on WoW. And yeah, dude, just having a fucking blast. Having a blast and getting really excited seeing old faces like you. But yeah, dude, you should join the pig pen. Join the Discord. I play Arc Raiders when I can. Great game, dude. We can get some Arc Raiders in. Big fan of Arc Raiders. I'm on the road a ton. Dude, you sound like me. Well, I used to be on the. Are you in sales, bro? You an account executive or something? I used to do. I'm still in sales, but now I do software sales. Thank God, because I get to work from home. Literally, right behind this green screen is my work desk. And then before that, I was doing medical device sales, which was wild. I was wearing scrubs. I was walking into hospitals and doctors' offices, trying to sell machines that cost $200,000 to them. That was crazy. But I was traveling all the time. Hotel rooms, expense reports, like it was insane. And then before that, I was selling software to car dealerships where I would travel a lot, being in hotels a lot. And then before that, I was selling roofs and siding, home exterior remodeling. So I kind of just climbed my way up in the sales world to be doing what I'm doing now. And I work from home. It's great. I honestly really can't complain about my job. The only thing not laid back about it is, of course, quotas. End of the month, you know, what's going on with this deal? Are we going to close these deals? Like, that's annoying as fuck to me. But really can't complain compared to what I used to do when traveling in med device. Kind of got it pretty good now, being able to work from home. But, you know the dream, boys. The dream is streaming. The dream, if I can get 200 of you motherfuckers in here watching this channel, throwing a sub, a gifted sub every now and then, we're leaving all that shit behind. We're going full time the minute we think we can go full time. That's for goddamn sure. But yo, Tim, if you have Instagram, if you have social medias, bro, and if you can't catch the stream and if you want to support, it would be super helpful if you were able to go follow anything Brute Pork, TikTok, Instagram. I'm posting every day to really try to make this thing happen. What's up, Dev? What's up, handsome? I knew it would be a time where I had to face one of my favorite viewers and tell him something that I'm sure he doesn't want to hear. Dev, we relapsed, buddy. Is it expired? Thank you for letting me know that. So that was a Nightbot Discord. I gotta fix that. Let's go ahead and... Electrum, this ain't permanent, buddy. This is just for the time being, my friend. New WoW expansion, we gotta hit it. We gotta hit it. I'm gonna be posting about WoW for probably the next week or two, maybe a month. I don't know. We'll see how long we're playing WoW for. But we're gonna play WoW until it sizzles out a little bit, and then we're gonna go back and play the DLC. I beg you. What's wrong? You don't like World of Warcraft, dude? What's wrong with WoW? You don't want to play WoW with me? Hang out? Everybody else, Dev. I've DM'd a couple people. I've been talking to some people, and they're like, "Brew, I'll follow you to hell and back." And I was like, "Guys, if I go to hell, you do not have to come. Trust me." And they're like, "No, we would do that." I was like, "All right, you don't have to. I really don't." But if you only want to follow me in the single player games, Electrum, breaks my heart. But no, I still love you, and I hope I didn't let you down, buddy. Guys, we're almost finished. We have 3 more. We got the rogues. You can't enjoy this? Are you kidding me, Dev? What happened with WoW? Who hurt you in World of Warcraft? My real IG? It's not. No, I keep them totally separate. That's cool. You have my real ID, my real IG. Angie, of course. Angie, I'm pissed that we haven't gotten lunch or something lately. Angie, we got to get lunch together so we can talk about our streaming and what our plans and make goals, and we write our goals down and really start to take this to the next level together. I'll see you later, Dev. I appreciate everything you've done for me. DBD, Dead by Daylight. Yeah, she would Death by Daylight. What's it? What's the game called? Dead by Daylight, I think. I'm down. I've never played before. Like, I'm definitely down to do a DBD night. You would just have to teach me, and it might be pretty brutal, because I'm pretty sure you guys are all like masters at that game at this point. Absolute legends. Look at that, dude. Look at this little setup. Playing the nurse. I mean, we should do like community. I mean, that's what's cool about Angie's stream, is that she plays with all the reviewers. But you'll learn the love-hate relationship. Well, that's something about me. Is like when I get into a game, I'm very hyper-focused on that game, and I really want to get good. And so, like, I'll be looking up meta, and I'll be trying to be whooping your ass in no time, Angie. I'd be whooping your ass in no time. That's for damn sure. Guys, we're almost done and we can go level. It's only been an hour and a... It's almost been 2 hours of us doing this. I mean, I'm down. If you want to pick a night that we do that, maybe we could do like a Friday stream if you're streaming on Fridays. Let me know. How much does it cost? I honestly might already have it, because I just download games all the time and never play them, because I am what a lot of people would call an asshole when it comes to buying shit that I don't need. I do not have Death by Daylight. Stranger Things. Do I need any of these expansions? Oh, it's in my library. I keep spelling. I do have it. Look at me, guys. When did I buy this game? All right, it's done. It's a fish. Do you buy the expansions? Oh, we don't care about that. Not yet. We don't care about that yet. I'll play 20 minutes of the game, but yep, I need everything. Guys, I feel terrible that we just broke Electrum's heart. Let's go. Yeah, we're downloading now. All right, guys, now the moment of truth. So we're going to log onto our Warlock, and I'm going to use this add-on, and this add-on's going to show me my time played on every class. So I think Warlock's going to be the #1 class. The second class, I don't know. Either a Druid, maybe, or a Paladin. It's hard. It's funny because I've been playing this game for 22 years that it could be anything. So what is the add-on account played /A played toggle or show? Oh my lord. Wow, Warrior second. I have 16,307 hours on this game. I have 9,368 hours on my main brew pork. This is insane. I have 1 year and 304 days played on this account. I have a full year played on my Warlock. This is a great add-on. The craziest thing about this, guys, the craziest thing about what you're seeing right here is that I'm still trash at the game. All this time just to be mediocre at best. What the fuck? What the shit are we doing, boys? What the shit are we doing? Maybe Electrum's right. Maybe Electrum's right. We don't belong on WoW. We need to be on the single player games. We used to be, dude. Back when I was young and spry. Now we're old and my fingers are slow. My fingers are too slow. I'm not gonna lie. Last I raided, I had to stop raiding because I felt like I was getting arthritis in my pointer finger. Not kidding. Because I don't know if you remember, my key bindings are all fucked up. I use my mouse for my key bindings a lot. And a lot of it, my rotation for Warlock, especially when Destruction was the big thing, was mouse wheel up for Incinerate, because it was cast, and then mouse wheel down for Chaos Bolt. So when I would raid, I was constantly mouse wheel up, mouse wheel down, mouse wheel up, mouse wheel down, and I was seriously getting crazy pains in my finger. And instead of like learning new keybinds, because these are the keybinds I've been using forever, I was like, I'm just not going to play. So that's why I stopped raiding the last time I raided. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Mouse wheel up, mouse wheel down. That's one thing with WoW. And I know they're trying to scale back. Like, one of the hardest reasons people can't get into this game is just because of key bindings, figuring all that shit out. And then if you don't use key bindings and God forbid somebody finds out, you just get made fun of for being a clicker. My hands can't do it anymore, dude. We're gonna see. I don't know if this really pops off and if we start streaming, like get a little traction, I'm gonna start posting videos for WoW on my socials. Because honestly, Tim, dude, we were doing that for Elden Ring and it paid so many dividends, bro. We were having streams in my first month of like 30 plus viewers in here. We got 130 subs. I had some streams where we were getting like 25 subs a night. Pretty cool. And it was all because I was posting on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and people would find the stream that way. If I can emulate that with WoW, because now I can actually like post real shit, like actual like helpful stuff, because I do have a good understanding of the game. If I can emulate that and become like, build up a little WoW community for content as well, I think we would, we have a chance of making something happen. Or I might start taking the game serious again and maybe try to raid or something. See what we can do. So I don't know why. Options, audio. I feel like the music is way louder than everything else. I'm in a very active guild. That's what's up. I actually just joined. I'm in like a US 100 guild, but I'm not raiding with them. It's my buddy's guild. He just got me the invite, which is nice. I'm in here as a casual. But we'll see. Like if things start popping off and if I'm having a lot of fun, I might have to raid. Don't want to miss out. But first we gotta hit level 90. It's kind of crazy. This is the first expansion where I'm not like the first at being a max level. See, I don't know what these things are, so we're gonna get the fuck out of here and try to de-aggro it. But so far, man, Midnight, the zones like aren't really special to me. I don't know, like the zones seem cool, but it's nothing crazy. I do like a lot of the changes that they made though. Like the changes to the classes. I like how my bars aren't crazy, you know? Like I'm a druid. Druid's notorious for having so many buttons and I still have a lot of free keybinds. Like there's nothing worse than playing a class and like having every single button have a keybind on it and then still needing more. So it's nice that they scaled back a lot when it comes to how many buttons each class has. The add-on thing, I'm still not sure about. They said that they took a lot of add-ons out. I'm not playing with add-ons. I think it's cool that they've added a lot into the game. Like their own DPS meter, I tried. I thought it was kind of trash, so I ended up downloading details anyway. But their nameplates look pretty good. I'll probably end up downloading Plater. To use those as add-ons too. But yeah, the game feels good, man. The game feels good. They're adding a bunch of shit. I know we have new race coming soon. I want to start getting into the lore. I want to learn more about the lore. Tim, so good to see you, bro. Thank you for stopping by. Glad you saw me pop up on your email. I'm glad you're still getting those emails. So what, I guess I have to unlock the race? How do I, because I just went and tried to look at it, it was grayed out. I guess there's probably a quest line, like normally. And then I might have fucked up, guys. I did a ton of side quests on this character for my first main. And I feel like we're gonna hit level 90 before we even finish the campaign, which is always a little annoying. Because then you're doing quests while you're already max level, and you should just be doing dungeons. My wife and my baby are at my in-laws. She went to go visit her dad today. We're getting some cute photos. Honestly, got the cutest photo ever today. You guys want to see my baby? The show. My wife told me I could show her on stream, so she'd post her all day on her social media, so why can't I show her on my social media? Look at my fucking perfect child with her little headband in. Does he get much cuter than that? Also, she does kind of look exactly like me. I'm obsessed with my baby. And I can't wait for her to get home with my wife so I can just smush my face as hard as I can into her face. But look how good this photo is. My favorite photo ever. Smiling at her mom with a little bow tie. The best. Guys, children are the best blessing in the world. If you can, have kids.
Would not have made it here
Unless you think you'd be a shitty parent, then I don't have kids.
You learn. Now go. More questions? Hunt well.
Still don't understand why the music feels so much louder than the rest of the game.
Could we not gather dust from easier prey?
Even average-sized manifestations offer very little all dust. You would be hunting for years just to gather a thimble.
Let me know how game volume is, guys. I'm still trying to figure all that out. I know I've been asking a lot, but I've been tweaking it a little bit. If you can hear, like, the game sounds, the dialogue. And then I want you to hear the music, but I don't want the music to be louder than everything else. What am I doing here? Lord something slain. Looks like he's going to spawn. Is there a cave here? This doesn't look like some place is going to be capturable. What's this? You can just capture pets now? That's new. Where the fuck? He's underground. He's under me. Gotta figure out how to get in there. hardest part. Being a tank leveling is nice because you can pull whatever you want. It just takes so long to kill shit. Especially when you're playing a class. I boosted this character. So my gear on this guy's trash. I had the free boost with the expansion. Even though I already had 4 druids. I decided to boost another. Nah, you don't got it, Presley. I appreciate it. This is my journey. One that I need to go on my own.
Grab the Undos now. Be swift.
Also, I still never got your friend request. Oh, what the fuck? We hit level 90, and then I think this week the big things that you want to do is do all the mythic zeros for every dungeon before Tuesday. The question is, can I get that done on 2 characters or not? Like, is it worth me leveling the Warlock as well? Because a part of me, Warlocks look like they're in a really good spot. A part of me feels like if I don't level it up and have it ready, I'm going to be mad at myself if I do decide to start raiding. Because I probably would want to raid on my Warlock, not my Druid.
Power over nature. It should be enough to counteract the Light Bloom's rapid.
Thank you, Amarak. I owe you more than I can say.
I'm not sure I'm not getting it. So what are we doing here?
Your path leads you deep. To think I ever accused you of casting away your faith in the goddess.
You have always had a soul of clarity.
Then I gotta go to the Void Storm. Is a campaign in this area as well? If so, I think I'm definitely cooked. I definitely did too many side quests. And you said you're playing a Warlock, right? Demon Sassy. Oh, Demon Hunter, that's right. You're playing the new spec, which I definitely want to check out because that is pretty sick. New spec does look pretty badass.
It came from above. Within a few days, it overtook all of Shaladrasel.
Heard, understood.
Wild guide you will.
This one has lost.
So this is the new race, huh? These are the new people? I mean, they do look pretty fucking cool.
Then this one shall listen.
I mean, we should be able to play this thing. What the hell is this?
The Ondust will protect these.
This would be a cool race. These guys. What's this race called? Salamander. What's up, dog? What type of internship we doing, dude? That's cool. Sounds like life's starting to get pretty serious for you, man. Trying to figure out what you want to do. So we're looking for some notes. Find some notes.
Yes?
Roots guide you home.
Alright, alright. Note number 3. Easy peasy. Now we have to go and... What are we doing in here? Used... We gotta save our Our friend Rutani.
This one.
See, like, I'm super happy about the new player race. But yo, why can't we play these, like these things? Or is this the new player race? Yeah, the Hayanari. So this is a new race we can play. But what the fuck are these things, dude? The Rutanis. I'm in school for forensic science. Dope. I'm interning with a crime scene unit. Yo, my brother's a detective. My brother's a detective in Florida. I bet, bro. I bet. You see shit that no person should ever have to see.
The roots brought us both here.
And I respect the shit out of you for it. Same with my brother. My brother has to see things that most people will never have to see in their lifetime.
Make it swift.
And that shit changes you.
I have harsh wisdom.
I think we all wanted to be a forensic scientist at one point. Watching like NCIS, Special Agent Gibbs, Tony DiNozzo. Yep.
I listen.
I listen.
But that's cool, Sally, man. I hope it's going well, dude. And I hope you're into it. Hell yeah, man. Well, my brother was also a police officer in Philadelphia. And Philly is pretty bad when it comes to murder. A lot of murder in Philadelphia. So my brother's seen a lot of shit. So now what he's doing in Florida is still crazy. It's still sad, but not nearly as insane as it was. This is the nice part about tanking is I can pull all this and never die. It's just going to take me time to kill it all. But once we're level 90, it's going to be easy for your boy to find some groups. Because he's playing the tank. And everybody needs a tank. I wasn't supposed to do that. I'm supposed to ride this guy.
To think that Eversong's light would
That's so
wreak
funny.
such havoc in Harendar.
Crushed that quest, boys. Crushed it.
You have come far.
So, your path leads you here. Do not fear the dark. The world watch over you. Speak. The madness has overtaken the roots. We must stop it here.
Am I supposed to hop on a pet? No, we're doing this one raw. I will say though, questing this expansion does feel nice. I haven't ran into any quests where it's like there's nothing worse when quests are like brain dead easy and then you just run into one where you just can't figure it out and you have to go search online on what's going on and then you tell yourself it's bugged when it's not. It just doesn't make sense. I feel like this expansion does a good job of keeping the quest simple enough but still engaging enough. To where you're not falling asleep doing them. Yo, Salamander, ask away, dude. Any questions, man? I'm your guy. I've been playing this game for 22 years. Can't tell you I'm great. I'll say that I'm like above average player. I used to be a good player. Now I'll say I'm decent. We'll see. We'll try. Maybe we'll try to get good again. We'll see once like. So the cool thing about WoW is what they do. They understand that their player base is very hardcore. So the minute they release the hardcore content, everybody's going to go balls deep. So instead of releasing it all at once, they kind of release it in phases. So the game comes out, they don't allow you to do like, they don't allow you to farm the best gear. They won't let you do like Mythic Zeros, which is like the harder dungeon level with the better gear. And they don't let you do the Mythic raids or any of the raids. It's just like, hey guys, just level. We don't want you focusing on crazy shit. Because unfortunately, you have these guilds that, you know, try to min-max everything and become the first to kill the boss or do this, do that. And it makes it not very fun for a lot of the casual community, because the time that they get to that point in the game, shit's already beaten, and you know, the meta is out. They've got the best way to do everything. So instead what Blizzard does is they slowly roll it out. So last week the game came out. This week they unlocked the, like, you can now do like mythic dungeons and stuff. And then next week, I think next week, they're unlocking everything. So right now it's kind of like a chill phase. I just have to get this guy max level and run the dungeons once each to get like my chance of that gear. And then once the game comes out, that's when we'll decide if we're any good at this game or not, because that's when we get to do the hard content. Right now there's not really content to test you to see if you still got it or not. Everything's kind of brain dead easy. So yeah, they're what the game does, it has raids. And so like this expansion, they're doing something a little different when they're releasing multiple raids at one time. So they'll have raids only 2 bosses. This is what a normal raid looks like. So these are all bosses, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Typically, like before, it'll usually be like 10 bosses, between like 9 to 12. This time they're going to have multiple raids, and those multiple raids will have multiple amount of bosses in it, which is cool because now it gives people options on what they want to do when they play. So I'm not sure when that all comes out. I think it comes out next week. I'm definitely going to want to try it. So we'll have some nights where we raid on stream and whatnot. But my goal is to start making videos for WoW. Like funny little Instagram videos, kind of like what I've been doing for Elden Ring. And then I'll build up a community with WoW. And then once we're done with WoW, we'll go back and play the Elden Ring DLC. And then I want to just build a community that is here to hang out with your boy and hang out with you guys in chat. Not just to watch certain game, right? Not just to watch a Souls-like type game. I'm hoping to be able to build something, and we'll see if it works. I have no idea if it'll work. But my perfect reality is that I get to play whatever I'm feeling looks fun to play, and the community just enjoys hanging out. So we'll be back on Elden Ring. Like Electrum came in here and he was very upset that I was playing WoW, and he flat out told me like, yo, I'm not watching you play this, which is cool, I guess. Everyone has their opinion, but it sucks to hear that you're not going to watch me at all because I'm playing a certain game. But I get it too. You know, if you don't like the game, why would you watch? So I still love Electrum to death. And the minute I get back on that DLC, I'll be pinging him on Discord, tell him to get his ass back in here. But it just sucks to see him be like, yep, not watching this at all. Didn't even give it a shot. All right, so what do we need here? We're looking for herbalism. It's a bonus objective we don't need. This guy, we gotta kill this motherfucker. But honestly, dude, WoW is a great game. I'm not sure if you ever played like a MMO like WoW before, or if you're into it. But honestly, dude, you're in school though. If you're in school doing an internship, it's probably a bad time to get into it because this game can suck your soul, pull you right in to where you don't want to play anything else. But if you did want to learn, I got you, bro. Ask away in chat. So I'm looking for artifacts recovered. Where are the artifacts? There's one. They're on the map. Yeah, dude. The problem is if you had a year off, you started playing this, holy shit, dude. It would be the best game. If you just had like, all right, I have 1 year to play any game I want, WoW is the perfect candidate because there is a year's worth of content. I was just showing before, dude. This is crazy, but I have this add-on that shows you how long you've played every class in the game. I've played a total in game. I've played 1 year and 304 days of World of Warcraft. I played 16,308 hours of this game. I mean, that's over the span of 22 years, but still, that's absolutely absurd. It kind of makes me sick to think about. Makes me sick. Honestly, let's just pull everything here. Let's see if we can do this bonus objective. Right now, dude, I'm playing a bear druid, which is a tank, which allows me to pull as many mobs as I want, which is pretty nice. And then I just pop my cooldowns and try to do as much damage as possible, and we make it happen. I mean, yo, how do we check it? If you give me the instructions, I'll show you. I can go do that. I have no idea how much I spent on Steam. I mean, I don't even know if I'll say I'm pretty good. I spend money on a lot of games, but it's always the sales. Like, I always get sucked in by the sales. So what is it? You go to Steam, account details, view purchase history. Is there a total? My account, data related to Steam. Data and browsing. My account. So I don't see my account, I see account details. And then I don't see data related to stream, I see data and browsing. Data collection. Yeah, I don't see what you're saying, Black Pearl. I don't know if that's it. That might be old. How to look up how much you spent on Steam. Navigate help. Help. Steam support. My account data. Data related to Steam. Okay, I had to go into help. Here it is. Data related to Steam. Data related to Steam. External funds used. Damn, it's making me log back in. Hold on one sec. An error is occurring. What the everything sucks. I don't understand. Never have a problem before. My authenticator is not working, so it's not allowing me. There we go. Use the Steam mobile app to confirm. Yeah, something's going on with my mobile app. What the hell is my Steam mobile authenticator? It's crazy, guys. Authenticators. I have like 20 different apps for 20 different authenticators, and I have no idea what goes with what. Might not be happening, Black Pearl. I'm on the page, but alrighty. Can't log into my Steam. I'm in my Steam app where it's telling me my authenticator lives, but now I'm trying to log in. 38341. Verify code. Your account has been signed out. Please sign in to continue. You might need this code someday. Alright, we're signed in, so let's do this. Wow, approve. I think we got it. I mean, I don't think that bad. What do we think? $4,382. I don't think that's crazy. Is that crazy on Steam? $4,386? Yeah, we're chilling, dude. Not as bad, see? Brute boy, I'm good with money. Your boy Brute still got it. Christina, you missed this. Are you still here? Look at this. A played. Did you download this add-on yet? Are you looking at these numbers, Christina? I have 9,382 hours on my Warlock. That is 1 year and 315 days. You have 10 years worth? No, you do not, Christina. You do not have 10 years worth. You've 10x'd me. I'm over here thinking I'm showing something crazy. You've 10x'd me. I've been playing for 22 years. A lot. Holy shit, Christina. You are a legend. That's insane. That is absolutely insane. But we love that for you. Oh, completed. It sucks that we still have to, alright, we're gonna complete this, bonus objective here real quick, since we've already did 76% of it. How did you find how much you spent? So you go to help. So at the top, you click help. You go to Steam support. From Steam support, you click my account. And then from my account, you press data related to your Steam account. It's at the bottom. And then once you click data related to my Steam account, you press not purchase history, that's you press external funds used within desktop client. Let me know if you need me to redo that for you. It's like the middle one, external funds used.
You hail from above. The roots brought us both here. The elders must hear of this. Go with the wind.
2,700? Nice. Well, I'm a dickhead because Path of Exiles, I was crazy. I spent like $500 on Path of Exiles alone. With all like the cool shit that they give you. That I never used. I just bought it and played the game for 5 hours. That's the Brute Pork way though. That is the BP way.
Orwenna, champion. Thank goodness. Eversong is in danger.
It's actually terrible I don't watch the cutscenes. I gotta start slowing down. I want to learn the lore. I might watch some videos tonight. Learn the lore of Midnight. What's going on? What does Altath want?
Perhaps we'll meet again.
Why is everything
Without the
purple?
elders, we face a grim task.
Take the emergency route way. That's funny. Where are we at now? I gotta figure out how to get to the Void Storm. The last area we gotta unlock. But guys, the wife just texted me. She is about to be home. And I didn't get to see her and my baby all day. So we're gonna call it there. But guys, I appreciate you so much for hanging out with me while I dive back in and get my World of Warcraft fix. Like I said before, I want to make sure that we are playing whatever we really want to play. To be completely honest with you, that's the best way for me to keep everything fresh for you guys. So that's the plan. We're going to continue. Probably play WoW for the rest of the week. Maybe dip into next week. We will see. I'm going to keep posting clips. I'm going to keep trying to grow the community. But appreciate you all so much for hanging out with me. You guys are real ones for sure. Same time tomorrow, we'll be live. Hopefully we'll be max level by then. And if we're not, then we'll be playing the Warlock, leveling him to 90. But guys, thank you so much for hanging out. As always, love you so much for all the support. You guys have a great rest of your night, and I will catch yous later.